Hey, so today I'm just gonna be sketching and possibly making a finished artwork on this page of my sketchbook. Sketches will go here and then finished piece over here. I'm trying out a new thing on my channel where I'm doing more real-time talking with my hands. So it just makes me a lot more comfortable. This video is a little late, as you probably noticed, and that's just because my previous video, which had to do with this spread here, it just, I don't know, it didn't work out. I filmed everything, I edited everything, I had it complete before the 2-week mark, and yeah, I didn't like the voiceover at all, or the editing, or all the effort I put into it. So yeah, I'm happy with the spread and how it turned out, and so I'm going to be doing a 1 week late kind of video on this spread here. I don't really care. YouTube isn't like a competitive kind of thing for me. It's just like for fun. And so if I miss a week of posting, it doesn't really matter to me. But yeah, just wanted to admit my defeat here. To be kind of honest though, I don't really have an idea of what I'm gonna draw on this page. Maybe something Avatar: The Last Airbender related. So I found a bunch of inspiration. I want to do something like this with the 4 of them on this page. Obviously not copying it exactly. This belongs to an artist after all. Sadly, they don't shout out the artist. It's so stupid.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Oh, yeah, no, it might have been from the comics. Okay. Well, I'm using that as a reference photo. So the new format of my videos, I believe, is just gonna be like me drawing real time and then speeding up for like the boring parts, but like keeping my voice over the sped up footage, if that makes any sense. Yes, it's gonna like kill my computer, but it's for the greater good. So yeah, I just feel I'd be a lot more comfortable doing it this way. Gonna look up some katara poses. That's what we're starting with. Yeah, so something I feel like I've been doing to myself lately is pushing myself out of my comfort zone like way too often, to the point where like it wasn't fun anymore. I was just like criticizing my art way too often, feeling I needed to change absolutely everything. So this video is just me doing the kind of things I did before I started to feel like I needed to change every little aspect of my art, which is like illustration kind of thing. Okay, so sometime when searching for photos and stuff, I decided that I'm actually going to be doing only one character, which you guys probably already know because of the title of this video. Well, the future title. I'm only going to be doing one character, and I'm going to be turning this into a series, like my Harry Potter series. I'll put that up on the screen. I did the Harry Potter series like, I think 2 years ago? 1 year ago? I don't know. But it was really fun. And so I'm going to do this with Avatar now. This page, I'm just going to do random sketches to try and decide what I want to do on this page. So this is the face I've kind of settled on. At the start, I thought I was doing Katara, but then I decided, like, why not do Aang? So, yeah, this is the face I've settled on for now for the first drawing. It's probably going to change as I make sketches. And then a final pose here. For the last episode of the series, I'm probably going to do all the characters together. So, yeah, that was fun figuring out. Alright, so I finished the majority of the sketches and I filmed it, but looking back at the footage, almost the entirety of the footage has my hair all over it. And so like, I could crop it, but the exact parts I was drawing wouldn't even show up. So, yeah, this is just a lesson for me to always put my hoodie on, even during the summer, I guess. Okay, so page 1 is finished, and I'm actually really happy with the amount I was able to stuff into it. Like, I had Aang with hair, the airball thing because I really like that. Doing some kind of air bending move. And I, of course, had Appa, Momo, and like just like the main pose of the page, I guess. Avatar state, laughing, sneezing. I don't know if it's clear, but he's sneezing here. But this page is done. I don't think, focus. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna even like ink it. This is my spare sketchbook. Now, I got some advice from a comment to use like scrap books like this in order to sketch more freely, and it actually helps like a lot. And I sometimes bring out the thumbnail sketches and stick them into like other pages, which is why my book is so thick and crazy so far. But back to my point. I put a poll on Instagram asking whether for the second pieces for all the portraits in the series, do they want a more like focused piece where like it's quite like, I don't know how to describe it, like it's like a portrait, it's a huge portrait, doing some kind of airbender trick, or do they want like an action pose in a background kind of piece? I'll see. I'll have to decide. I'm thinking of combining the two. So it'll be a pose, but it'll be in the foreground and focus on the pose, and then a vague background. Okay, so after a bunch of failed poses, let's see. That was disgusting. This one, I was like getting the idea of what I wanted, but it wasn't like cool enough. Like he wasn't fighting. I need to focus. And I finally, after all that, I finally decided on this one. I really like this draft. I was debating making him like super serious or goofy, or like happy Aang. And I've decided on happy Aang because I just watched that episode where he was being forced into the avatar state, and it just like, it reminded me that he really doesn't like the power he has. So I wanted to make him airbending happily in the air, even though my brother wanted him in like the avatar state in that like ball of air in that final episode.
You just sneezed and flew 10 feet in the air.
Really? It felt higher than that. You're an airbender.
Sure am. Giant light beams, flying bison, airbenders. I think I got midnight sun madness. I'm going home to where stuff makes sense.
Okay, so the line art is basically complete. The only thing I really don't like is the clouds. They look gross. They don't look flowy like I wanted them to, but I plan to just paint the sky, whichever color I decide on painting it, probably like a sunrise or sunset, and then with white gouache I'd go and make the clouds and perhaps put the sun a little lower, like down here. So I kind of saved, but also kind of completely messed up the clouds, but I'm just ignoring it. I think I'm gonna use some markers to like make, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just introducing markers into this piece. Maybe it will help, maybe it will completely destroy it. Sometimes markers like add a nice thing to watercolor pieces. And I love Ohuhu markers, so yeah. So this is how it's looking so far. And let me just point out that the marker was the worst decision of my life. Because it blended with the blue color ace pencil, and it made it this like disgusting muddy color. So I have an idea on how to save it and also how to brighten up the piece in general, which is Prismacolor pencils. So I'm finally done, and I'm kind of happy with how it turned out. One thing I wish I did better was the sky, because I thought these were going to be clouds, but then they looked really stupid as clouds, so I just kept them as sky. But like there's like black swirls in the sky, and it doesn't really make sense. Now for the actual clouds, I think I saved them a little bit. They're still not like how I wanted, and also the air bending isn't white enough, but I edited the photo digitally so that like it's more white and it kind of glows. It's like, it's not cheating, it's still art, but in my actual sketchbook it doesn't look as nice. One thing I am happy about is the fact that I thought to use Prismacolors, because it made it so much more saturated. It's not even bringing that much justice in the camera. I'll have to edit it in the video editor I use. And I was also able to make some like reflections and stuff like that, and deeper shadows, and fix the yellow. The yellow is so much more yellow. And another thing I'm happy about is that I kept this page full of sketches. Because it's sketches here and colored piece here, I feel like they balance each other out, and the blue brings out the blue in this painting. I don't know, I just feel it's a really good balance, and I'm happy about that. And I'm excited to move on to the next portrait. One mistake that I realized too late was the markers, of course. The markers like really messed it up, because I'm gonna have to put a sheet over this page thanks to the markers, in order for like to have the sketches here and then the portrait here, same old like pattern. At least now I know better. For whichever person I put on this page, it will just be colored pencils and watercolor. All right, so that's it for today's video. I have a poll kind of thing on my Instagram for which character should be next, but you could just comment down below and I'll tally it up with the rest of them, and that will decide who I put on this page. I'm gonna probably decide by like tomorrow, because I want to get this next video up a week from now or a week and a half from now. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video and want to see the rest of this series, consider subscribing and liking for more content. I'll never get used to this outro thing, but yeah, that's That's all I had to say, so. Bye.